But like the roots, our love runs deep. And all my life, and all my love will be lost.
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So tonight we're going to be over in Cities Skylines 2, continuing on the city that we started quite a while ago, that we've filled up, and well, now we got our residents riding bicycles around, and we can upgrade the city with some bike lanes and paths and bike racks and bike storage sheds and buildings. And so maybe that helps our traffic situation we've had. So stick around and we'll find out.
Childhood hiding place. Dream of a world where we escape from every passing calendar page. And all my life, all my love will belong to you. Many times we have walked ourselves in circles, only to find we're in the right place. We'll hear it home between the verses and the words to make us whole. We find peace knowing together we're never alone. Through the years we have heard the doubts, we know them.
we got a minute
Here
till
we
stream here.
are
We're gonna be jumping in game here
the
shortly.
lion's den. All alone we've gone in search of the horizon. I just hope we will see you there at dawn. 'Cause who says the night can last forever? I was there when it was young. Who says the time will be remembered when we were always on the run? Who says the blood, the sweat, the tears that we have shed?
Alright, here we go. We're gonna get into game here. And we got an ad break in progress. Alright, here we are back in City Skylines 2. Here's a city. Ignore all the ambulances. We got some health issues in our city, okay? Not all bad. Okay, maybe majority bad, but not terrible. Alright, so let's see, where'd we leave off? We got, okay, so here's where we left off. We solved our trash problem, I believe, last time. We got ourselves a giant coal plant, an incineration plant, so we're making plenty of electricity now. What we're really running into, which I built this because we were dealing with cargo issue, I believe, at the time, but we got an airport now. But kind of what I want to do now, I think it would be awesome to kind of like change these into drawbridges here. We're going to probably have to get rid of this here. But I think it would be cool to, let's see. We got a new bicycle. Right. Okay, so we do got a cargo line coming in through here that connects up to the main route over there, and it connects in over here as well. Bigfoot. So we got 3 cargo connection points here. What I'm thinking is, since this is industrial over through here, thinking about getting rid of our farms here. I know I wanted to keep the covered bridge, but I think we're going to have to get rid of it here. Sadly, I know. But I'm thinking we go ahead and turn these into drawbridges here. And turn this kind of like, honestly, what if we get rid of all this industry in here? And we turn this into our port. And we have like a bridge for the port. Well, no, because we're going to have drawbridges. And the ports don't have drawbridges. Okay. Why don't we, instead of getting rid of the farms over here, why don't we get rid of this bridge, turn these into drawbridges, keep the industry on that side, but turn like this half the island into a port. I think I'm on something. Kind of like have the port start right here, have these be the docks through here. And then have this be all like the storage area for the port. I'm thinking that might be our better bet here. Now, first things first, we're going to have to unlock. I think we have to unlock ships first. Cargo harbor, yeah, small port, medium port, large port. And we're going to want the large port. Alright, so we have to unlock water first. So we'd have to come down here and we'd have to unlock this, which we can actually unlock that now. So I think that's what we're going to do there. I know that's going to hurt some people's feelings here because I said we're going to keep the covered bridge. But bigger times call for bigger measures here. This is going to kill the industrial area right now. But it's going to thrive for the people that are going to be able to ship stuff out this way. And I'm thinking we keep the businesses that are right here and just build the port behind them as much as we can. Even though that's a really big entrance point. Maybe we go with the less big one. Maybe like build a medium port instead. And I'm gonna build the port way, which we're gonna build right through here. And I think that's just going to be a shipping lane out this way. Finish it off this way. Simple 2-lane road, port road that allows traffic in both directions. We don't need that. We just kind of more need gate road here. I think we'll do a one-way road here. This is gonna be like just a storage area through here. First things first, we're gonna have to come out of here. I have to delete our bridges here. And upgrade them with jaw bridges. These over here are 3-lane. Switches down to 2-lane. Wait a second, what do we do over here? I'll go with medium roads here. Wait a second. What happened with the jaw portion? Wait a second here. I'm a little confused here. I'm deleting way more than I wanted to out of this. Alright, let's get this figured out here. Oh, I think I know what I'm missing. Okay, hold on. Back up. Backing it up here.
You're listening
Okay,
to
this might
Southern
not
Home,
fit through here
a
like I thought it
station for the
would.
cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear extending their ears to
This
the
is way bigger than I thought it
challenging sphere
was.
of
Okay,
the
hold on.
classical genre.
We might have to
That's
reconsider our
smooth.
thought
Now
process
offer
here.
me a musical page to the literary. Here we
This is not as big as I thought it was going to be. Or,
correspondence from a listener.
this portion here,
My dear
building
Professor
this,
Hornbuckle,
the narrow is not as narrow as
whereas
I thought
I
it would
make
have been.
no apology for my erudition.
Okay.
Modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and
Okay.
all my expertise
We're
derives merely from a life
gonna
devoted
redo
to
our
the
thought process
gentle
here.
arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue.
This is not gonna work this way.
Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in sediment. Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest consolation.
I missed a few.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight, as the aurora borealis
we
is
had to
expected to
stop
light
there.
up the night
Alright,
sky.
well, we're gonna have to fix
That's
that
right.
problem.
Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
A chilly day with temperatures a little low, so if you're heading out, don't forget your jacket.
I think what we're gonna do here. Just kind of level out this area out here. We're gonna level our whole area for our terminal area here. We're gonna connect these islands here. So sadly, I think I did end up deleting that bridge for no real reason there. Because none of these are going to fit through here the way I thought they would. We do got a ferry terminal we can put in. Yeah, so that did not work the way I thought it would. We're not going to be able to have drawbridges to get people through this area like I thought we would here. Now we could probably get one here later on, but not for what I wanted to do here. complete this. So I'm gonna kind of curve this a little more. And put in this fancier bridge here though. Make it a little nicer looking. Start from over here. Like work it this way. Raise it up. Back down. Fancy bridge went look good right there. We got one fancier bridge in here. We'll start with that for now. And we'll give industry back a section over here. And I think our best option for that would be to go off here. Get them in. At least the main section here. That's more what I wanted to do. This one come off this way. There we go. Good enough there for me. Try and get this area filled in. Got our transportation routes here. I want to move that route. Trying to see if there's a sign that I can click on to be able to move it. Not getting, like, how can I edit this? Okay, I get that point. There we go. Got it. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, we're gonna hit play here and watch this grow back up here. And everyone kind of scramble. All these vehicles that are finding themselves on roads that they didn't really want to be in. What just happened? Oh, wait a second.
How delightful. Another letter from our erstwhile listeners. What's up, honey? Me and my sister love you. Oh, that's nice. Y'all got clarinets and violins, but you got something most music these days ain't. Let me guess. Lineage traced back to the great Haydn himself? Let's see.
There we go. Fix the sewage
Y'all
problem.
got soul. Oh, yes, soul. A raison d'etre? Delicious. My sisters say whoever you got playing the keys got more funk in his pinky. But I told her that ain't funk. That's classical. Yes, indeed. That must be most exacerbating. Classical music has been known
Container
since the time
crane
of the earliest.
costs $120,000 to build, but we can't build that yet.
Conceit, and you'll find none of
We
that
can
here.
do
Funk,
a
as they
small
say,
container cargo.
is for the lay person. Now, let's
We'll
hear
put that
another
so
one
they
of
can
those
start storing.
soulful
Small
cans.
tank farm. Just place that over here. Place two of them. And small bulk storage area. Just place that right there. There we go. And they'll start storing stuff there to get shipped out here shortly. Got yourselves a car crash. How did they manage that one? Somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody was not paying attention at all. Let's take a look at our traffic situation over here. I don't think having bicycles is going to help us with that situation, honestly. But it could ease the burden a little bit, maybe. I'm going to start putting some bike lanes in here. We're going to let them come down this way here. Because who doesn't like a nice little bike ride along the water? Oh, I think it's because of the bus station. Okay. Or bus stop. And I'm thinking we have a bicycle lane kind of loop through this neighborhood here. So you can't put bike things on a road that has parking. That is one limitation. Which I don't get. Like, why can't I put, like, since it's parking on one side, why can't I have a bike lane at least on this? It don't make a whole lot of sense. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go to bicycles. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Not
We
park.
interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone
Put
nearby.
some bike shelters.
At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance
Put
until the
you
situation
like
is
right
under
through
control.
here. Put a few like right through here. Maybe a few down to this street here. And since this is going to be mostly residential in through over here, I'm thinking put like a medium storage building in through down over here. Maybe we'll do like a large parking hall for them. We'll start with that and see kind of like how that plays out. I don't like gas, so we're gonna let them build up here. Okay, whatever. We'll get some bicyclists here shortly, probably. Still got a lot of walkers and stuff. Might take some time for it to fade in as an option that they have now. I don't think we had a few. Look over here. We got a whole bunch of bicyclists here. Just, I guess, waiting their turn to go through the roundabout. That's probably not the best spot to stop, dude. Really, probably not. I don't highly recommend stopping on a bicycle in the middle of a lane like that just to get through. Ain't this just a bunch of baloney? You know, I don't highly recommend trying to cross the street right by the exit of a highway. So we're gonna get rid of that. They can cross down here and cross over if they want, and then they can cross back here. would be my recommendation. Would you look at that? You got traffic moving now. It's not back here where they have to go down to one lane to try entering in. Yeah, that's still pretty backed up right there. This is what the struggle is of having a city where there's one way in, one way out. It becomes a cluster of mayhem. These people don't like the noise because I bet you that highway is making a hill of noise. Noise is also coming over from the industrial area over some. I feel like they adjusted the noise pollution system. Because like my noise pollution did not radiate this far over before. I don't want to get rid of this. I like my little row housing community over here. I really do. What happened over here? Oh my. We got a house that burnt down. Yo, we got a fire over here, people. I bet you that's the fire truck that was responding. Stuck in traffic. Ay, ay, ay. And he's all while the fire burnt itself. Well, land is now for sale. Anyone want to buy a burnt down plot of land? So yeah, that's likely kind of happened there. See if anyone buys it. If not, us, the city, one's in charge of the city, will demolish. I don't care for this big cemetery, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the big cemetery here. And we now have a small cemetery we can place. It's so much more petite and nicer looking. I think we're gonna place it over here. I mean, look how much nicer that looks. Minus the major incline and the fence that really don't keep people out from under there. Because, like, I mean, you could easily just right up underneath there, but. Now look at this big plot of land we got now that we can work with. So those of you guys re-watching this possibly over on YouTube, leave in the comment section, you guys. What do you think we should do with this plot of land? And then those that are watching on Twitch right now, or if you're currently watching on YouTube, feel free to leave in the chat. What should we do with this plot of land?
Recent spikes in
And
demand
we'll
have
feed
led to
those
temporary
opinions
local
in
shortages
with
in
the
cities of
comments
fresh water
on
supply.
the
The public should be aware
VOD
that we are
over
struggling
on
to get the situation in
YouTube.
hand. This has been a local
And
public
we'll
service
see what we
announcement.
should do with this. Should we turn it into some housing? Should we make it like a little market area? We got about half of our commercial demand.
We urge the
Or should we
public
make
to
it
remain
a
calm during
office
these breaks in
district?
service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
You have the fishery. Could build a fishery right through here.
Magnifico! Beanie! Dolce Lasisi. Words fail to express. But the ears, my friends, the ears always appreciate. Here on Second Moon,
This is so much more narrow.
Thomas Hornbuckle here, bringing you a transcendentist experience. Stay here, stay tuned.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
All the fishing
Looking
resources
like a
is
wet
further
one today.
out.
I'm gonna keep dry and stay
Gonna
inside.
buy
Local
some of this
weather
out here.
all day, every day.
Dang it.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. Storm spotters have reported a tornado currently heading towards the city. Extreme wind conditions are expected. All citizens are advised to seek shelter at this time. Sure, just a little away from that area. Gotta come out this way. Have a curve back up in. I kind of want to upgrade that now. Can we upgrade that? Good enough for me?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Radar readings indicate a tornado is approaching the city and will be visible soon. Citizens should seek immediate cover.
got water shifting every which way. Ah, crap. Now we've really done it here. Crap. There we go. Back in business. Oh, there's that tornado. We found a tornado. Yeah, we've definitely, I've got to say, have transformed this city quite a bit today already. We sadly did get rid of our favorite covered bridge that was right here. And we may have partially flooded this backside of this person's farm. My bad. On a further note, we can expand this person's farm. Probably. Or maybe not. Power pole's getting in the way. Actually. There you have it. Now we got a dead-end dirt road that has 2 farms on it. Alright. And as a reminder, we are still looking for suggestions from you guys on what we should use the empty space from the old cemetery here. Sounds terrible now that I say it out loud. We're repurposing a cemetery plot. Okay. But rest assured, we did build a new cemetery. It's a little smaller, fits in better with our smaller city over on this side. But we do need to know what we should do with this area. There is the idea that we could use it for residential. Don't know who would want to live on land that used to be a cemetery, but who knows? Never know. But then we could also use it for a commercial district. We could build a little small commercial district. Maybe build like a Chinatown kind of deal there. Like a Japanese district or a European style district. There's those options. Or we could do a Chinese shopping district and do like a Dragon Gate kind of shopping area. Or we could wait until we get more office demand and build a big office district there too. But leave your suggestions in the chat, or if you happen to be watching this after the live's done over on YouTube, be sure to leave it in the comment section, and we'll look into getting that completed later. And some of you guys that are just joining in, you guys might be wondering what this big open area over here is going to be. This is our new shipyard. We're going to be using this as an area for shipping out cargo and receiving cargo at a later date. So actually, we can actually build a container crane now. So we can go ahead and loop this in right here. We'll build just one for right now. Have it kind of loop in with the regular route there. And then we'll connect up and we'll have a shipping route here. We'll connect with Bigfoot first. Right over here. Just as such. And now we got a shipping yard now. How's our little fishing business doing here? They got all their employees they need. Got any vessels out right now? All of our vessels are out. Got a little tiny fishing boat that's running for its life right now, because it's got a giant cargo ship coming up on its butt here. Could you imagine being on this little fishing boat here and just see a giant cargo ship coming up on the backside of you? I'd be chugging along across the water as fast as I possibly could right now too. He's about to come over into this fishing area over here and get out of the cargo ship's way here. Obviously just in the nick of time there too. And he's doing a little bit of fishing here. He didn't go too far into the fishing area. I mean, he could fish all through here. But he decided to fish at the little corner here. Might be a good fishing area. And he's about to leave and head back to the port. Just enough time to let that giant cargo ship that was about to try running him over get out of his way. Nobody wants their fishing boat to be ran over by a cargo ship. And I can just imagine what the AI summary thing's going to say about that whole situation there.
Area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
So we got a good, decent city going on here. We're making a profit.
A driving advisory has
We're
been
making
issued for the
quite
immediate
the
area
profit.
due to poor road conditions. Please
This is our
exercise
expenses
caution
here,
if
and
you
that's
must
our
drive, and try to stay
income.
off the streets until conditions improve. This
We're
has been
making a lot off
public
of
service
taxes, service fees, they're small, service trade. Making pretty good profit. Our biggest expense is our services upkeep. We got loan interest right now, and tile upkeep. How big of a loan do we got out right now? We only got a $25,000 loan. Go ahead and just repay that so we're not in debt right now.
Bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can
And
now
we have our
shop
debt
for
paid
designer
off.
shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells
Now
me.
we don't have
That's
any
good
loan
for
interest no
business
more.
and
That's
good
all
for the
paid off.
community.
Thanks, Jim.
We do got to pay on our tile
Back
upkeep.
after this.
So we
This
did take a
just
little
in
hit
for
when we
traffic.
bought the
If
land to
you're
be able to do
thinking about
fishing off
hitting
of.
the streets, you can expect delays on the major
So
roads.
if you're playing this
especially
game,
during
definitely
rush
keep an
hour.
eye on that, because
No, Jim. Seems
when
like
you go to buy
everyone's
more
in a
property
hurry to
for
get
your city,
somewhere fast.
you'll
It's
have
worth
a
slowing
upkeep
down.
amount for that
And if
tile.
you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh,
And
I
that
don't know.
upkeep
I'd rather wait an hour in
depends on
traffic
like
today
what
to
kind of
start thinking
resources you
about
have,
spending
how
all
many
the
you're
time. Besides, if
purchasing.
I did that, I'd never get
'Cause if you
anywhere.
see,
Looking
if we
like
buy
our
this
resident
tile, we have
today. Gonna try
5,500
and stay
upkeep.
inside. Local
But
weather
if we buy
provides
that
good
tile
help
that
for
has
this.
no land, it's only 3,000. But if we buy a land like this that has all land, no water, 10,000. 11,000 for that. Depends on what kind of resources you get. Because if we come over here and we look up our resources, natural resources, there's one tile we clicked on, probably has a little bit of land fertility in it, honestly. While then over here we got wood and stuff in this tile. And then if we click on where did we see the fishery stuff? If we click on the fishery here, and we click on like this to be able to put down fishing, this first tile has land that we can build on. It has a little bit of fishing supply. But the tile next to it that we were going to buy, that was a little bit more, has a bunch of fishing resource. So it depends on the resources you have available as to how much upkeep you're going to have to pay on it. And why are we having an outbreak of need for ambulances? And the world is going on in our city right now. Our little small clinic isn't keeping up no more. We just had a medical clinic. We might need to invest in an actual hospital here. Because our small clinic isn't keeping up right now. We haven't unlocked an actual hospital yet. Let's go ahead and, I guess, build a medical clinic now. Go ahead and build it back over here. We definitely might want to add on the ambulance depot, actually. Because obviously we need as many ambulances as we can get right now. Now they gotta hire in some workers, and there goes our first ambulance out of the newly built clinic. And they're fully staffed already. Man, I wish the medical field in real life could be as efficiently and hiring as this one was. Why we got people lined up here? Spending free time. Oh, these are homeless people. Wait, what? Oh, they're homeless because we just... My bad, you guys. Yes, I'm just realizing what I just did to some poor people here. Are all these people considered homeless? Okay, they're not homeless no more. They found a new home, you guys. They found some new homes. I hope they all did. Okay, I think they all found homes. We're good, you guys. We're good. We only left people homeless for a few moments there. And yes, that was the expression that you just seen of me realizing what I just did to those people that I thought were randomly spending some free time just standing in a line in front of a clinic. I just realized, I did take realization that they were only homeless because I had destroyed their home by building a new medical clinic. Whoops. Well, that happened, you guys. Yeah. I I made some people homeless for a split moment by destroying their house for a medical clinic. It was for a good purpose, okay? For those that needed it, I guess. Maybe not them, but... let's take a quick overview of what all we've done today. Our traffic situation on our bridge is sadly come back. Bikes. Here we go. People complain about bikes. Alright. We got dedicated bike lanes, people. Just not on all the roads. Share the road. Oh, we got a car accident now, do you guys? Single vehicle accident. Not quite sure what exactly happened there. But as I was saying, let's go over what we've done here. We've added some new bike lanes to the city on some of the main routes. On the more not so main routes, they're gonna have to share the road with the vehicles. We built some new bicycle storage shelters. Along with over here, we built ourselves a new large bicycle parking hall for all these residents that live in this area. They can have bikes, they can store them there if they don't have a place to store them. And some still chose to store their bicycles and scooters out back in the rain. And then we built that, as you guys just seen, built the new medical center. As we accidentally, unexpectedly decided to make some people homeless. We redid our industrial center over here. We took away about half the industry on this little island and made a shipping yard that we now can take in and ship out goods by freighter. And then we rebuilt our industrial sector over on this side because we were originally going to put the shipping center on this side. But when we found out cargo ships can't fit in this little narrow river space that we had, so then we put it on that side and rebuilt the section over here. We built some nicer looking bridges to access the facilities over here. Made one hell of an airtime hill right there. That was not on purpose. We expanded the farms over here, made a dead end area. And then we also built our fishing terminal here and added some fisheries areas out here. We're also doing offshore fish farming. So these have like little nets and stuff where the fish can live in the actual body of water that they are meant to be living in, but can't swim away. They're bred in captivity in the actual environment that they're meant to be in. I think that's the best way to explain it, for sure. Something like that. They're bred in captivity, but in the natural water space and not in artificial tanks and whatnot. And I think that pretty much, and then we also expanded that by building a new small cemetery and getting rid of the ginormous cemetery that we had. And so now, like I said before, if you're watching now, put it in chat or put it in the comment section. If you're watching the VOD later on YouTube, be sure to leave it in the comment section. What should we do with the space? Should we make it a Chinese market? Should we make it just a standard commercial district, office district, or should we just put some residential buildings? If you choose residential, specify, should we make a smaller community kind of like this, a bit smaller? Or should we grid it out and build bigger towers? Let me know and we'll get it done in the next one. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next stream, which will be on Friday the 5th with the other side. And most likely seeing me and whoever's playing with me have the shit scared out of them, basically. So we'll see you then. That should be a good one. And if you're not yet a subscriber on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. If you're on Twitch, be sure to hit the follow button. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Twitch, stick around for a raid at the end.
all the lives we have traded, now our memories, shadows on a wall that are fading. But here and now is what's between us, and the future we will hold in time, if we're patient through the trials. And in the darkness, we have faced our fears, we own them. Here we are at our journey's end. Lonely was the night we wandered, and our hearts, they ache for wonder in the sun, and we will see you there.